welcome back to my channel. So first off, I apologize for the way I look. I apologize for the lighting in this room and the sound. It's not going to be a brilliant video, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I want to let you all know what is going on. So it is currently the 24th of November. It is 9 o'clock at night and I have been in my hospital now, well, since 9 o'clock this morning. Let me give you a lowdown on what happened. I'm still very pregnant, by the way. She is still very much in my uterus. So basically, this morning I woke up, early hours, I wasn't feeling too good. I really struggled to sleep properly. So I decided to get up and go and take a bath. And just a nice warm bath to try and ease some of my back pain and things like that. So I did that, came downstairs, started to blow dry my hair, didn't get a chance to straighten it, and I was feeling really unwell. Didn't think much of it, and then I dashed off to the toilet. I really didn't feel very well at all. But I ran off to the toilet because I felt a bit sick. And obviously, you know, as you do, I did my thing while I was in there and discovered that I was bleeding quite heavily. And that scared me, to say the least. So we immediately called my midwife and she advised us that we came down to our local birthing clinic to be monitored, as baby hadn't moved this morning at all. And it just kind of, putting the two together, I just went into a really big panic. And about 5 minutes after we had started making that phone call, my stomach started to cramp. So I started to have contractions that were quite significant. And I felt very, very unwell. So in the midst of that 5-10 minutes, things just kind of took a turn and I became very unwell. My blood pressure went very high. I started seeing flashing lights in front of my eyes and I just wasn't okay. So my husband went ahead and phoned for an ambulance, and they were actually very, very quick on the mark, and they ran me straight up to our labour ward where they started doing tests and examinations to make sure everything was okay. So I had some blood tests done and they checked for preeclampsia, because that's what they were really worried about, because I have had preeclampsia with one of my other pregnancies. They have now ruled that out. However, my blood pressure is still remaining quite high. And I think maybe, my nerves have something to do with that, because I am very anxious, especially now that I am in hospital by myself. My husband's had to go home. I am very, very anxious. So I'm kind of trying to get that under control. The bleeding, turns out that things are happening on the inside quite rapidly. I have become quite effaced. If you don't know what that is, then that is your cervix starting to thin out. And I've started to dilate a little bit, and it is literally just a little bit. But because of the pressure of the baby and everything, it just made me bleed quite heavily. So it was quite a dramatic time, but a relief when I was told everything was okay. I'm still getting pain. It is very much like period pain now. It's cramping around my back, in my tummy, but nothing is regular. But again, in my other labours, nothing ever was regular. So we can't really go on that. We have had multiple different tests done. I've been on the monitor. She is absolutely fine. Her heart rate is absolutely fine. And as soon as we got on the monitor, she was moving around like she was running a marathon. So she is absolutely fine. I am absolutely fine apart from my blood pressure. I have had a cannula put in my hand, ready and waiting just in case anything does kick off. And because it is baby number 6 and I am high risk because of having high blood pressure and some other complications, I have to keep this in just in case, so they can administer any kind of drugs that I need immediately. So this will potentially save my life. So, you know, it looks gruesome, but it does the job. Kevin has actually gone home as the doctors wanted me to stay in the hospital. They don't think it's safe for me to go home at this point. So visiting hours are now over, and he has to, well, he can't stay, he has to go home. So he's just made his way home. We do have transport ready and waiting if he should need to get to the hospital quickly. But right now I'm trying to relax and just bring my blood pressure down a little bit more. I am being checked every hour. I will be woken up at 2:30 in the morning to have some medication for my blood pressure, as I have to take it every 12 hours now. And yeah, I have call buttons. I actually have a table outside of my room that has everything on it, because my labours move very, very quickly. So they have everything at hand in case something was to happen very, very, very quickly. I have requested that we have no pain relief if it happens. We'll see how we go with that. But yeah, that's that at the moment. Like I said, I'm just trying to relax, and I'm going to watch some TV. I've actually bought a TV card, so I can watch some TV. Actually getting a tightening right now. I can still talk through my tightenings, so they're not dramatic as of yet. They're just uncomfortable and sometimes take my breath away. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I have some food as well, so I'm going to try and eat something. I'm not particularly hungry, but I'm going to try and eat something. I have a cup of tea, and I have a birthing bowl over the other side of the room, so I can sit on that and try that. And I have enough space as well to walk around, because the room is quite large. See, I have all my bits and pieces over here and my birthing bowl over there, so there's enough room for me to get up and walk around. So, and I have my own bathroom, which is a bonus, and I have already had another warm bath to try and help soothe the aches and pains. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. I know it's not a fantastic update, but again, I didn't want to leave you guys hanging with no video and not knowing what was going on. You are like family to me, so I like to keep you in the loop. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And hopefully the next video you will see will be either a labour story or a labour video, depending on how it goes and how much footage we manage to get. So yeah, that's that for now. Wish me luck. Yeah, I'm hoping it happens soon. I feel like this one is dragging out. So yeah, there we go. If you have anything that you want to shout at me, then drop it in the comment box below. Any questions you want to ask or anything. Excuse me. You know, I'm not going to miss that. I'm not going to miss that at all. Yeah, if there's anything you want to ask me or anything you want to say to me, then drop it in the comment box below. I can't guarantee that I will get back to you straight away, given that things could happen any minute, which is a scary thought. And yeah, I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I love you all. I hope you're all well, and we're having a baby. Yay! I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.